Congress is set to address the nationwide baby formula shortage this week with efforts to boost supply. Congressional correspondent Nikole Killion is on Capitol Hill now. Nikole, good morning. What can parents expect?
Yeah, well, hopefully parents can expect more formula on store shelves. The measures that the House is considering certainly aim to try to get to the bottom of the supply issue. Lawmakers are working on a bill that would help the U.S. buy more formula from other countries like Mexico and Ireland, for instance, to increase supply. They're also going to consider a bill that would loosen some of the restrictions in the WIC program, which aids low-income families. And despite calls for the White House to use the Defense Production Act to produce more formula, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi argues that it's not legally possible. Now, this week, the FDA Commissioner Robert Califf will appear before a congressional committee where he is expected to face, as you can imagine, a lot of tough questions about this shortage and the federal response. A House oversight panel has also requested more information from the major manufacturers of infant formula to find out what they're doing to ramp up production. Anne-Marie?
You know, what I keep sort of thinking when I hear about all these measures is that, some of them really have to do with a problem with the system that's really only going to fix future problems. So I guess my question to you is, realistically, will any of these measures actually boost supply for mothers?
Well, I think that is the big question. Obviously, we haven't seen the details of some of the legislation that the House is proposing, but certainly, one of the more short-term fixes would be trying to procure more infant formula from other countries until the U.S. can increase its supply. I did talk to Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro last week about this, and she said they are trying to work on some measures to deal with the short-term issues because they know, as you point out, there are some kind of longer-term issues to try to get legislation to prevent something like this from happening in the future. But there's also that short-term immediate need to simply get more formula on store shelves.
Yeah, well, all parents want to know is, when will there be more formula on the shelf? Do we have any idea?
Well, again, I think the devil is in the details in terms of the legislation that the House is putting forth. And again, we have not seen that yet, but certainly many lawmakers are aware of the acute need that is out there. As I mentioned, we will hear from the FDA commissioner this week, who is expected to get grilled over this issue. And then he will be appearing before Congress the following week as well. And as I mentioned, you've got the House Oversight Panel now pressing some of these manufacturers about what they're doing to ramp up supply. And the chair of that panel, Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, told me that if she does not get the information back that she needs from these companies by the end of the month, she would consider potentially calling them before the committee.
All right, Nikole, thank you.